Did you know that Colorado is home to the largest alpine valley in the world? A valley so large that it's larger than the states of Rhode Island, Delaware, and Connecticut? This is the San Luis Valley. The San Luis Valley is located in south central Colorado, although a small portion extends into northern New Mexico as well. It stretches roughly 122 miles north to south and 74 miles east to west, covering about 8,000 square miles in total. Broadly speaking, the valley is bounded by the San Juan Mountains to the west and the Sangre de Cristos in the east. The floor of the valley is mostly flat and is classified as a high-altitude desert, as it has an average elevation of 7,664 feet and receives less than 10 inches of rain per year on average. The San Luis Valley formed roughly 30 million years ago during the Laramide orogeny, which is the primary mountain building event for the modern-day Rockies. During this event, the San Juans and the Sangre de Cristos on either side were uplifted, while the large flat block in the middle dropped down in elevation, forming what is now the San Luis Valley. More recently, the San Luis Valley was filled with a large lake called Lake Alamosa, the extent of which is outlined here in red. At its peak, Lake Alamosa was about 1.5 times larger than the state of Rhode Island, and it existed in the valley for about 3 million years, until it overtopped and drained about 500,000 years ago. This image is a simulation of what the San Luis Valley might have looked like when Lake Alamosa was at its peak. But while it's no longer home to a massive lake, the San Luis Valley still has some pretty cool features, the most famous of which is Great Sand Dunes National Park. Great Sand Dunes is home to the tallest sand dunes in all of North America, with the tallest rising more than 750 feet above the valley floor. But you may be wondering, how did an alpine valley located 1,000 miles away from the nearest ocean end up with such large sand dunes? Well, it all goes back to Lake Alamosa. You see, once the lake receded, it exposed a lake bed that was rich with sand, and over the next however many thousands of years, winds predominantly from the southwest blew that sand towards the Sangre de Cristos, forming a now 30 square mile dune field. But outside of the park, about 50% of the valley is privately owned, with the majority of the rest belonging either to the Bureau of Land Management or the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. This leads to plenty of opportunities to explore the world's largest alpine valley. Have you ever been to the San Luis Valley? Let me know in the comments and let me know what you'd like to see next.